Hey, you want a free synth? A unique one-of-a-kind oscillator kind of free synthesizer? You've come to the right place. Today we're revisiting Miniraze, the wave slicing synthesizer, which is actually the smaller version of waveforms. It works by slicing waveforms and form a new waveform based on those slices. And the smaller one works with only two. But the smaller one is easier to understand and it's a great starting point for this kind of synthesis. I already made a video about it a long time ago, but ever since then they updated it for the version 1.5 and they added new waveforms and new filters. So I want to take this opportunity to experiment deeper than I did on the first video. Besides, there's another hidden reason which I'm going to mention later in the video. First, let's check out the new waveforms. So I'm happy they added new waveforms because the usual ones that we got were actually similar, but they changes like the slope of different sawtooth waves or different triangles and sines. I mean, that's why we have so many exponentials and logarithmic type of waveforms. But now we have weirder shapes, and that's something that I like a lot. I mean, for instance, we have the wood sawdown or the hack sawdown. You can immediately hear that this starts getting a little bit richer in timbre, because the waveform it's a lot more jagged in a way. We also have the chop kind of waveforms. I especially like this chop rock one. The timbre is very nice. But we have other crazy ones like the math tooth, the bar tooth, and the shake tooth, I believe it's called. The sounds that you're already listening to are going to be part of a preset pack that's going to be exclusive for patrons and channel members. These presets are going to take advantage of the new weird waveforms and the new filters to create unique timbres. And remember that this synth can be downloaded for free, but the details for that are going to be for later in the video. Now, of course, to get even crazy results, but also very sweet timbres that not every synthesizer can achieve, you have the razor size and the razor duty. They're going to change the size of the slices, and also they are going to favor one waveform over the other. Now, what's great about this synth is that it has spaces for a lot of modulation, especially the LFOs and envelopes, and the LFOs can have the same weird shapes that you can find on the oscillators. So you add movement to each one of these special kind of parameters, and the results you get are crazy evolving sounds. But let's check the new filters, which are actually the formant filters. These are those vocal kind of sounds, and they change a lot of the sound profile we are building into that more throaty sound. It's a very characteristic type of timbre, but of course it's all about experimenting, especially considering we have two filters, and on the filter you can choose also wave shapers, bit crushers, decimators, and more. Another fun thing is to play with the razor size, but on positive values, because you start getting these like pulse between the two waveforms or two slices, giving you almost like a rhythm which is not synced to anything, is synced to the hertz of the slices. And it's a very interesting type of sound. I don't know, it's a type of movement that's very special to me, especially for these type of keys and leads. You will understand once you hear it. So you can see I find this synth to be very special for the type of sounds that you can create, but there's actually a reason on why I can give it away for free for you. Some months ago, Media Overkill got in contact with me asking if I could make an official expansion pack for this synthesizer. The expansion pack is called Alex Reid Producer Sounds 1, and it has a ton of different sounds which I made thinking about all the possibilities of the synthesizer. Of course, that means that you will find experimental type of sounds, like this one. But also more subtle and even prettier kind of sounds, especially keys and pads. But this synth is also very powerful. I mean, take a listen to something like Deeper Impact. Or even Tooth. So you can find a bit of everything here because I had a lot of fun creating and experimenting with this synth. Now, this preset pack is not free, but you can buy it for a really low price. And that's my invitation for you. They are not paying me for making this video. I'm just happy to collaborate with them. Not only that, there's another familiar face here on the Sound Designers. We have the Psytrance expansion pack by Dash Glitch. Let me show you some of my favorite presets that he made. Now, to get this synth for free, you don't need to buy anything. You can download it if you are a member of my Discord server. I made a special channel with all the information right there. But of course, if you want to expand the sound palette, I invite you to get the expansion packs, not only the one that I made, but also the other ones, because they are great. I know that this synth may not be everyone's cup of tea. It's not like Serum or Pigments or whatever, but it's a special synthesizer for me, which can create very unique and experimental kind of timbres. And of course, it's free, so what are you waiting for? But anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and bye bye.